Right here tonight, for the first time, we're learning how the early stages of the federal consent decree announced yesterday will be funded by your tax dollars. WHAS 11 News has also confirmed that the recent surplus money you've been hearing about, more than $16 million, will not be used. Senior reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez is digging into the cost of the decree and what an incoming Donald Trump administration means for the agreement.
There was great concern from the DOJ as to whether or not we were going to get a deal done prior to the transition to the new administration.
Louisville Urban League CEO Lyndon Pryor breathing a sigh of relief after the consent decree's signing. Police in attendance at the Bishop's Table, the weekly roundtable created by Bishop Dennis Lyons. The focus, picking an independent monitor, with the Louisville taxpayer footing the multi-million-dollar bill for their services.
They are the judge's eyes and ears in Louisville, making sure that LMPD and the city are doing what the consent decree says that they should. They're the ones who are holding them accountable.
Mayor Craig Greenberg says the deal calls for a max of $3 million of your tax dollars over 2 years to cover monitoring costs. Putting the reforms into practice, though, will cost more. Here's Republican Council member Kevin Kramer.
My concern is that that calculation is probably lower than what the actual expense is going to be. Historically, when you look at consent decrees across the country, folks have had one level of expectation and had a different reality.
The city has $375,000 budgeted so far. Councilmember Shamika Parrish-Wright, a Democrat, believes the money needs to come out of the LMPD's budget to avoid hurting other investments into the community.
But what I don't like to hear is we can't afford this. This is when we're paying millions and millions in lawsuits.
In recent years, more than $40 million in taxpayer dollars have gone to settle claims of police misconduct. Former federal prosecutor Kent Wicker of Louisville predicts the police reform agreement will pay for itself.
I think it's a bargain to do the job the right way the first time. This will be money well spent.
The federal judge overseeing the decree is Benjamin Beaton, appointed by Donald Trump in 2020. The president-elect is promising to shake up the Department of Justice. U of L law professor Sam Markison.
And so I wouldn't expect the Department of Justice in this instance to put much pressure, if any, on the city when it comes to implementation.
Right now, LMPD is short 295 officers, a deficit that hasn't budged.
Until we get through all this and get back to some sense of normalcy, and federal government oversight is not normal, then I don't see it really getting that much better.